up, Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 329. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a-kickin', feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So last chapter of Boku no Hero Academia completely made my life, because what Horikoshi was doing was completely roasting red tape and bureaucracy, which I love, because that was holding everything back. Because all the heroes are saying, look, we gotta stop this, we need to stop this, we need to go help All Might, we need to go stop All for One. We see that he is placing his tendrils everywhere in the world. And the bureaucrats and the politicians are like, no, procedure and all that shit. So I love that Horikoshi did that. And then we have America here. We have Stars and Stripes, aka All Might's former apprentice. And I love her. She is the biggest fuck you to Marvel that I have ever seen from Horikoshi, because what you guys don't get is that with her, she actually looks like a goddamn woman. What I mean is she has more feminine looking features, including the hourglass shape. She has boobs, she has an ass. She looks like a goddamn woman. She don't look like a goddamn man like a lot of these female superheroes are looking in Marvel comic books right now. So the fact that Horikoshi is doing this huge fuck you to Marvel makes my life. And also, remember, I don't know if you guys have seen this. For those of you that haven't seen this, Captain Marvel is not exactly very patriotic right now. So yeah, I'm telling you, this is a huge fuck you to Marvel. It really is. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. The ultimate super powerful soldier has arrived. She looks gorgeous. I love this outfit so much. I do. And this chapter is titled The West Makes It Just on Time, ready to save the day. Oh God, if it were only those days, Horikoshi. If we were in those days, because right now, West ain't saving shit. We ain't saving shit if you're talking about comic book wise. If we talk about entertainment industry wise, West ain't saving shit. West's destroying shit right now. It's Japan that's saving the entertainment industry. Well, can't say the same thing about the anime and gaming industry, because they've been infiltrated since at least, well, I don't know about the video game industry. I know because of a Crunchyroll insider told me about the anime industry since 2018, but that's a different thing. Anyway, let's get to this. The stakes are higher than ever before now. What is the greatest evil aiming for? Thanks to the escaped inmates causing havoc, the heroes and the police are too busy to focus their full efforts on us. Looks like we win our little game of hide and seek on the small island nation we inhabit. It's still our victory if we escape overseas, right? My end goals are different. To win in this game of hide and seek was not but the first goal. To get my hands on One for All again, that's the next step. That isn't the final thing. I've laid out plans that span lifetimes. And now, as we wind down the clock on this grand plan, we are approached by both our greatest hurdle and our greatest opportunity. You see, I have friends all over the world. Here in Japan, All Might has surpassed organized crime almost completely, but overseas, this isn't the case. Dude, I am so curious, so fucking curious if you are going in on wokeness right now, Horikoshi. Are you talking about wokeness? Let's see. Because we know with organized crime, mafia, and all that, but let's be real, the fucking woke are just a goddamn mafia themselves. They are. But I'm, jo- I'm joking and I am not joking at the same time. But yeah, let's keep going. However, if those people are left unchecked too, it's almost dude, I'm telling you, he's going to woke. He is. Because this right here. However, if those people are left unchecked too, it is almost guaranteed that those countries would turn on each other. Mm-hmm. What? I mean, look at what's happening with us. We are destroying ourselves from the inside because of these fuckers. I mean, they're erasing goddamn women for crying out loud. We're erasing women. We're reversing everything we worked so hard for. For what? Stupid. That's not. But what do you mean by a hurdle and a chance? Stars and stripes, the world's strongest woman. I know, Horikoshi, I know what you're doing. She hails from the home of the heroes and the land of the free and sits at the zenith of heroes all around the world. Underhanded tricks won't work on her. If someone like her were to intervene, there's no doubt we would be in trouble. But if I were to get my hands on her quirk, well, the rest is history, as they say. Oh no, he's going after stars and stripes. Oh no. Unlike Toyakan and the others, you've acted as my bodyguard so far. But the time has come for you to play your part as well, Iguchi-kan. Henceforth, you will be helping Shigaraki Tomura out in battle, my dear spinner. You are a nobody because of your appearance. You were discriminated against your whole life. Can you hear their voices? There are many people just like you who support you in secrecy. There's Liberate the Paranormal, Get Together, Spinner, spokesman of the spokesperson of the PLF. Although Redestro was held back by his conforming ideologies, the embers of liberation are still smoldering. There's the surviving executives of the Paranormal Liberation Front. We are support to the Vanguard Action Squad because of his ideologies. We serve in Spinner's Squadron. Skeptic, who was the only unharmed member, told us to liberate them all, round up remnants, and turn the dream of revolution to reality. How can you not say that Horikoshi is going in on SJWs? How can you not say this? He is going in on them. He is. Because we know that we know about I know about the infiltrate. I've known about the infiltration, as I said. I've known about it since I spoke to a Crunchyroll insider. Just told me about it. We were talking about. I was saying to. Oh my god, I'm not gonna reveal his name. I was saying to him, we were talking about anime. This was at Crunchyroll Expo 2018. And I was saying to him, yeah, anime, it's not getting woke up in anime, at least. He's like, oh, I haven't seen any infiltrators in anime yet. He's like, oh, trust me, there's infiltrators up in there. There's been infiltrators up in the anime industry. I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, it's been there for a while. It's like, was in 2018, people. I keep telling every time I see mofos complaining about wokeness in the anime industry, I'm like, you're just seeing the fruition. You are just seeing the fruition of what I was told a few years ago. So I ain't surprised by this. The video game industry, I know I shouldn't be surprised by it but anime industry, I ain't surprised. When it comes to manga, I ain't worried because Akamatsu Sensei protecting the manga. I covered this before, but that's it. Anyway, let's keep going. We need lots of foot soldiers on. Oh my god, a lot of soldiers on foot. You want to know the easiest way to recruit tons of people? The former league are a bunch I don't like one bit, but we can't waste the hand we are dealt, especially now. They just may have been a diamond in the rough. They were personally recognized by Redestro, after all. The League of... there's Toya and Toga, yes. The League of Villains are true liberators. Whether or not they can actually do it isn't relevant as of now. So worship them. The ones who will make them realize their true potential will be us. We will be the ones to sow the seeds to set up Shigaraki Tomura's destruction of the future. And you know how they're doing it? How everything else has been done. Social media. I am telling you, Horikoshi, I know what you're doing. If no one else gonna call it out, I will. Horikoshi's been calling out the wokeness for a minute, and I feel like Horikoshi calling out the mofos in the comic book industry right now. I'm not talking about just like the people, that we see every day on Twitter. No, he's calling out the mofos that be attacking manga specifically, including comic book artists, because I have seen SJW comic book artists go in on manga, and I have attacked them. When I see them tweets, I go in on them. And I say, I say something like, "Oh, you're just jealous that their art and their writing is better than yours. At least they're not like politically charged. Like yours is just focused on a political agenda." So when I tell people, yeah, when I see all these stories about like all the woke BS, I'm like, dude, just keep bringing on the material, because we're getting shit like this in Boku no Hero Academia, and I love it. I fucking love this, Horikoshi. Keep bringing it. But the thing that I'm really curious about is Stain, though. Stain don't want this. Stain don't want this revolution that you guys are trying to achieve. There's a revolution that needs to happen. Is there a revolution that needs to happen? Not the way you guys want it. Nah. There's reforms that need to happen. Yes. Is it as bad as, say, like what we've seen in Ranger Reject? No. No, it's not as bad as Ranger Reject, where when you try to expose the shit, they take you, there's people from the government that take you and put you in jail. Yeah, you can't even be a whistleblower. So this is just a wee bit different. Anyway, let's keep going. It appears she will be entering our airspace shortly. As soon as we meet with her, we can begin planning our countermeasures. It really is reassuring to have her on our side, but will she be all right? She can handle pressure. That's what makes her especially helpful in these dire circumstances. I actually wanted to talk to her about the precious vintage denim made during her gold rush era. You know what? I ain't surprised about that. This is Dukachi and Endeavor Hawks. Do you copy? I just received word that there's something else in the airspace around 50 kilometers away from their planned landing spot. It's him. He has arrived. Yes. You must be one free guy to come all the way up here to greet me. Dude, she looks good. You know what she giving me? She giving me China realness. That's what she giving me, that China Xena Warrior Princess feel. And I love it. Are you the villain they call All for One? Well, who am I indeed? Dude, Shigaraki looks so boss. This art is fucking amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what we're getting, what's happening in this chapter. Oh my god. All right, let me give you my thoughts here. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to what some of the underlying themes are of this chapter. I feel like he is taking Horikoshi, and we've seen digs at the Western comic book industry before, or Western entertainment and Western comic book industry before. We've seen this in other series. Well, Hitman by Seo Koji, that was a given, because it is about the manga industry. So, but here, like the way it's just been executed, I feel like it's just like this is just a huge fuck you to Marvel. to not to like the comics themselves, it's more to like the current state of Marvel, to like the higher ups in Marvel. That's what I feel like it is, because when you see all this red tape and everything like that, that kind of is like with Marvel, from what I am understanding that's happening at Marvel, because it's gotten very activist heavy, is that they have Marvel is more focused on diversity, inclusiveness, and that's what I mean by that red tape. And so when you see that, it just makes me think of that. It really goddamn does. But when All for One was talking about like all these tendrils reaching across the world, it makes me think of that too. It makes me think of, especially as of late, of how worldwide diversity and inclusiveness has really spread. It's just very interesting to me. And also, we have something similar going on. Well, I wouldn't say in the with the Shinomiyas, it's like that in Kaguya-sama, but it's similar in that sense. But I don't feel, based on everything we've got this chapter, where like you have a movement being hijacked. That's what it feels like to me. There's a movement kind of being hijacked here for a different agenda. Let's be real. That's what this. There is a movement being hijacked for a different agenda. And that movement, Stain's movement got hijacked for a more destructive agenda. None of these mofos understand what Stain is about. No. Shit, unless you've read Vigilantes, or at least up until recently, none of you mofos knew what Stain was really about. No. Shit. Us Vigilante readers, we knew him before he became Stain. We saw how he became Stain. So like when I see this shit, I'm just like, just makes me think of, what we're seeing in Fire Force, with that assumption from the Cataclysm, that perception. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think. It's very interesting how you notice that Toya and Toga are just not there. Toga, I understand. Toga is she don't want to do. She busy planning her own shit. She planning her own shit. Because remember, she got her own shit with Ochako, and Toya, well, he got plans. But Spinner and Stain, it's different. But the other thing about these panels I really like in particular, yes, we got a yin-yang motif, duh, but it also can reflect that that what's real and what's not. And what's interesting with what we had yesterday is with Kingdom, we had a chapter about the power of fake news. I'm dead serious. Anyway, very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I really am enjoying the direction Horikoshi going with this. This is some very powerful stuff. I'm curious if I'm going nuts, or if you guys could see it too. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Boku no Hero Academia content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.